Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, 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 welcome. I know that you are thinking, how do I manage to look so glamorous all the time? You were kidding. But there we are. Anyway, I'm super excited to do the Poundland challenge. I went and got my goodies yesterday, which again was a total nightmare. I managed to do it. Shock horror. There isn't a huge range of products, but I got what I could. I did have a list, and I don't have my list on me now, but all in all I spent, okay, so I got a mixture of makeup and some brushes, and a sponge, and it came to £20, which if it works, obviously it's a huge saving. If it doesn't work, Also, huge shout out to my tech guy for fixing this whole scenario that was going on with my camera. It was just a nightmare. So, they didn't have a primer. I did put on my list of primer. They didn't, and I didn't want to get moisturiser just in case it affects the way the foundation sits on your face. And so I'm going to do it barefaced. I have just sprayed a little bit of rose water just because my skin is a bit dry. So they didn't have testing pots, so you couldn't match your shade. So they do have a colour strip, and I was sort of looking along the lines and I was like, oh, none of these are really my shade. But I managed to pick up this one, and I had to shake it to see, you can see just in that little window what shade it is. Now this says warm ivory. Now I have never ever been any foundation shade with the name ivory in it. It's always a beige or a caramel. It's never an ivory, but it does look really dark, and it does say warm, and it's very yellow toned. So I'm a little bit apprehensive that this may make me very orange. So I picked up this Makeup Gallery foundation brush. Now it doesn't actually look too bad for a brush that was £1. There's that frog again. For a brush that was £1, doesn't look horrendous. Obviously they're synthetic, but it doesn't feel awful. So like I said, I haven't put a primer on my face because they didn't have one. I didn't want to put moisturiser in it because I didn't want it to affect. So I'm just going to pop a bit on the back of my hand. Oh, it's very moussey. Don't know if you can see that. That's not like, it's very moussey. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the flat foundation brush that I got. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, first thing out the back, like, there is zero coverage. Like, zero coverage. But that's fine, like, if you are a person that wants to wear makeup without looking like you're wearing makeup, that's not a bad thing. Shade wise, I don't know how it's coming off in camera, but in person it's very yellow toned. Like, it's thick, but there's just no coverage to it. Like, that looks, you would think that that would do well, wouldn't you? But it doesn't. Maybe I need to layer it. I'm looking very, very yellow. Okay. So that is foundation. Okay, so they didn't have a brow pencil in my shade. They only had black, and I wasn't prepared to put black on my brows because we know I'm not black eyebrows. I need to get rid of that because doesn't feel nice in my hand. So I'm going to just use my spoolie and pencil in with a brown kohl eyeliner pencil, and I mean, feel wise it doesn't feel dry, it feels quite creamy, but I think that's because it's an eyeliner, not a brow pencil. So maybe that's the secret. Like, maybe that's the secret. You do have to press very lightly, but it comes off very dark. Anyway, I'm looking like a hot mess. Let's have a look. Let's try and brush this product in. I'm going to tidy that up with, I say I'm going to tidy that up with the concealer. I did buy a concealer, but at the rate of this going, it's not looking very hopeful. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to leave that one like that and hope we can salvage it with So when I would do my brows, I would usually carve them out with a concealer. Now again, the concealers, didn't get to swatch them. It was sort of looking along the line and seeing what shade works for you. So basically I got the almost lightest shade and almost darkest shade for contouring. So I got Ivory, oh no, I got the lightest shade, so Ivory 1 for concealer and carving out my brows, and Toffee 4, which I will use for contouring. Ivory 1, like I said, I couldn't swatch, it was a matter of luck of the draw. But it has like a lipstick end, so it should be pretty easy. Let's do this one first because this is the most horrendous one. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe not. It's very thick and oily, well, greasy. So I'm going to go in with a concealer brush and let's see if we can just salvage this eyebrow. Oh my god. It does move when you're using a brush. I'm going to just take what product I have on my under eye and see if I can carve up top. I'm going to go ahead and try the other eye. Like, can you see what's going on here? For a quid? For a blending sponge or a beauty blender? Like, that's not bad, right? I'm going to just spray it with some rose water, just to dampen up. Oh god, it just like... Honestly, it's just, it takes it away. Now, there wasn't a lot of choice of eyeshadows, which is the sad thing. Like, these are the Do the Duo eyeshadows I got, and they're both shimmers. Like, they didn't have an option of matte and shimmer. It was like two shimmeries in different shades. So I got shades that are neutral. So this is called the Gold Crown 3. Like, if I can open the damn thing. An angled eyeshadow blending brush and a it just says makeup brush, but it has like an angled side and a very thin side that I would have used maybe like for corner highlighting. Soft blending brush like that. I mean, they are very soft. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do like the dark brown in the crease and then that light gold shimmer shade all across the lid. Yeah? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. I'll give them this too, it's very pigmented. For a pound duo eyeshadow, this is not a good blending brush. Oh. Okay. We're going to tidy up underneath, I think, because otherwise I'm just going to be here all day. So I'm just going to take that gold shade. I'm actually going to use the same brush because it's really good for packing colour. So I'm just going to give it a quick wipe. It's really good for packing. Just rubbish for blending. Okay, so that gold again is really pretty. So the colour payoff on these duo eyeshadows is well worth it for £1. I just think with the right base and the right brush, they would come out much nicer. It's going to need a very big tidying up. I can't even look at it. It's awful. That brush is useless for blending. You guys know that I will always rate this eyeliner anyway. I do use it a lot. It's the Makeup Gallery Liquid Eyeliner in Black 1. It's the best eyeliner I have ever used, which says a lot. I've used very high-end brands eyeliners and it's still the best I've used, and I will still rate it. So I'm going to go in so I can get it undone and do a quick eyeliner look. Okay, so that's my eyeliner done. I've got mascara and, oh my god, where are they? Okay, so I got this Turn Up the Volume and Define mascara. It says brown black 3, it only had this shade in, but I assume they do a black and a brown. And then these were the only lashes that they had. So this is the Turn Up the Volume and Define. It says with lengthening fibres, mascara lengthens precise definition and separation with vitamin B5. Sounds great for a mascara. It's what you want, and it does nothing. Just to let you guys know that I've already had this foundation on for however long. It's starting to wear underneath my chin and feel very cakey on my face. Okay, so these are called the Ardell Adore lashes. I'm a little bit apprehensive about putting the glue on my eyes, I won't lie. Like now I really am, because this is the glue it came with. This is just going to be a huge, this is the lashes off the strip. How straight that is. And it already has glue on. I'm going to try and just curl them around a little. Oh my god, it's just making it worse. I don't even know how this is going to go. Okay, we're going to give it a go anyway. How do you even undo this? Oh my god, it's not even like a reusable glue. Really? It's like a snap top. It's gone like fluorescent. Is that normal? Can you see that? Okay, we're going to give it a go. Okay, so that's it on. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I won't lie, I'm kind of shitting a brick the fact that the glue has turned blue on my eyelid. Okay, so mascara's applied to my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal and contour. This is not nice on your skin. It's very thick and very oily, greasy. I don't even think I can't even deal with it, to be honest. hot mess. A complete oily, cakey hot mess. And try and blend this in, I suppose. Like, that's it. As blended as you're gonna get. Not nice. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the darker version. So this is Toffee 4. Like, this is Toffee 4, so that doesn't actually look too bad for a contour stick. Let's see. Again, it's that same oily consistency and cakiness. Let's go back in with that blending bud. God. Do you see the state of me? Look at the state of me. So I'm going to go in with the pressed powder in translucent 1, apparently. So I'm going to use the powder brush. I mean, off the bat, it looks very, again, yellow toned, and I don't know. I'm going to apply it with the powder brush underneath where I would have supposedly highlighted. But it smells very, I'm not being offensive, but it smells very older lady smell. Do you know what I mean? They have that very floral scent. That's what it smells like. But as a translucent powder, it's not too bad. Like, not too bad, actually. I don't know how it will look all over the face. There's a lot of product fallout, but that's cool. I'm going to go in with the matte bronzer. And this is apparently Matte Light 1. I have an angled blush brush here. They didn't have any blush in. So I'm going to take this and apply it where I would have contoured. Oh my god, look at it. Oh dear god. That's very orange. So that's the bronzer. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna leave it like, oh my god. Okay, so I'm now going to take that powder brush and go all over my face with the product like I would normally. I just look very cakey. Next thing, they did have a highlight. Now this is called Pearl Shimmer. It's like a matte pink, so I don't know how it's highlight, but just give my brush a quick wipe and go in with that angled blush brush. I can't justify it by calling it a highlight, to be honest. Can you see any glow? Is there anything? I don't know, I can't really see in the mirror. I don't think so though. Come on, just give me something. There's just no shimmer to it, is there? Do I look like I'm glowing yet? No? No, I'm not, am I? So that, you could probably use that as a very pale blush. Not a highlight. Bust. Lips. Okay, so I got this lipstick in Black Cherry. It's a very autumnal, deep purple burgundy colour. I don't know if it's moisture or oil, to be honest. One thing I will say is you are going to get a lot of transfer from this. I can already sense it. Very greasy on the lips. It's not matte. The colour's pretty. Very autumnal, but just like I thought, like, you're going to get a lot of transference, which is not good for the teeth. No, they didn't have a setting spray, so I couldn't get any of that. But that's my finished look. I mean, it works. It's done its job. I've got makeup on. How I look in the mirror and how I look in the camera are very two different things. Believe me. Oh dear God. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, it's definitely done its job. I mean, for the money, if you can find your right shades and you can get decent brushes, then I think they would work for you. For 20 quid, I'm actually not going to moan. No, Nicole. So overall, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because for 20 quid, you really can't moan if you find your right shades. However, if you do get it wrong, you're going to look like a hot mess. I would definitely say give it a go. I'm not saying like they're the worst products I've ever tried, but they haven't sold me, unfortunately. But this is the finished look. Are we happy? Are we not happy? Should we turn my light off and see? Daylight. Anyway, I hope you've had as much fun as I have and you do give them a go yourself, because like I say, some of them are really worth it. And if you do find your right shade, you could get it just right. But for me, it's a no. So thank you for watching.